Hello and welcome to my game project presentation for CPI111. First, I'm going to just go over a little overview of what the presentation is going to be like. The introduction, I'm going to go over the story, the genre, and the objectives of the game. Then I'm going to go into the development experience, basically what I learned, what I did, and how I felt about it, and what I would do differently. Then I'll move into the demo. And after that, I'll go real quick, change the changes from my project documents to now. So the introduction. So basically, the story didn't really change from the game document. The stop the enemy horde from taking your gold. Very, I don't know, self-explanatory. It is a tower defense game. The first level is you're defending your outermost city. Then you're going to defend your port. And then finally, you're going to wipe out the enemy at your largest city or castle. It is a medieval tower defense game. There's 3 towers you can choose from. There's 3 levels. The objective to eliminate the required number of enemies before your lives run out. During the development process, I really enjoyed the scripting part of it because I have a fairly high programming level of experience. I'm a software engineer, junior right now, so I do know how to program, and it's fun scripting. The hardest part was probably finding game art that would work for my game. Even though there's a lot out there, even though just getting the movement to work was hard. What I would do differently, probably start a little bit earlier. I started maybe 2 weeks after I had the game design document completed, so maybe I should have done it quicker so that I had it fresh in my brain, what I wanted to do, what the problem scope was. And there leads it into the next thing, defining the problem more efficiently or effectively. Maybe just going into more detail next time when I start a big project like this. I think I did enough, but it still could have been better. The demo, so I'll boot it up right now. It is loading. Okay, so here I have my game. I can go into options, toggle the music, toggle the sound. There's no music playing right now. Usually there is in the boot up, but I have it off because it's super loud when I'm talking. So I can go in the credits, go back to main menu. So there's the music. I can turn that off and start the game. All right, so we have a loading screen that shows you what's happening. Then it will go into level 1. So level 1 is pretty easy. I mean, it is, you can lose definitely, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. Shows you what to do to start. You can click H down here. You don't have to go down there, but you can click H anywhere on the screen. It'll toggle a little help menu. So you can click G to toggle the grid on and off. Place some towers. And then start. Alright, so they'll auto lock onto the closest enemy they see, which is this guy. They'll obviously go to the end, and once they reach the end, then you lose a life. Just like I might lose. Yep, looks like I'm gonna lose. So you'll see what happens when you lose. So you lost. I can go see the credits and then go back to the main menu. I'll start again and show the next 2 levels. Basically, you have to be very careful where you place your towers. You can't waste money. So if I click N, I can move to the next. I click N again, I move to the next. I'll start this one real quick. Just see. So with this one, it's a little bit harder. There's 2 enemies coming at you at the same time. Just a little bit. I can pause it in the middle of the game, and I can continue. I can go into options, sound, continue. All right. I turned off the sounds. I want the sounds. Okay. That is the game demo. If I were to win after this round, it would take me to a U1. This level is obviously the hardest one, but it is doable. I've won it before. You just need to place your towers in good areas. All right, so I can exit. Moving on to contrasting the game document to the actual game itself. This is kind of what I wanted. This is on the left. This is what I had in my game document, is what I desired. I mean, obviously there's a lot more inside the map than what I have, but as far as what I did in the time, I think it looks all right. And then on the left is kind of what I started out was kind of more of an ultra realistic 2D art style. I decided not to go that route because it was there's less stuff online for that kind of art. As far as the game mechanics go, the screen being able to move left and right, I didn't think it was necessary, so I didn't implement it. I did mess around with it, but it didn't make sense for the game, what I had. The user being able to deselect and select objects in the game, you saw me do that inside the game. And then being able to select objects and place them, and you saw me do that in the game as well. As far as the screen flow, I basically followed this flow chart that I had up in the document. You go to your title screen, you can go to the credits and options, and it'll go back to the title screen. You can click Start Game, which will load the first level. Then you can click Pause and go back to the level 1. Once you complete level 1, it'll go back to a loading screen, go to level 2. Then if you complete level 2, you'll go to a loading screen, then go to level 3. Next, you'll move to the end game, which will be able to shut down the game or go back to main menu. That is my game project. Thank you.